So we're in deep in some sells here in gold, okay? I've basically been holding some positions. As some of you guys know, I enter multiple positions, close some out, and if I think long-termy move is gonna happen, I hold it. So I've been in positions here since last week around 1976. Okay, and then yesterday basically this dump right here starting at 1971 and 1968. Okay, so yeah guys, we are deep into some sells. We are about 25k deep in profit. Okay guys, let's focus really quick. I'll summarize later because 10 a.m. news just hit. That's why we got that spike of volatility. Trying to see right now where we could possibly enter some more sells, right? So signal room could take advantage. So right now what I'm focusing is, since we are under this zone right here, okay, and this one, it might help the sellers use that price to bring it down, right? These are zones I explained many times if you're in my signal room that we've used in the past. Let me just zoom out really quick, right? So basically, right, all of this, there you go, right? We could see all the rejection on both sides of this zone, right? That we have continued to use it now where we are today. Okay, so all right, so this is the 5 minute. I do think I'm gonna switch to the 1 minute here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter another position right here. I just let my group know as well, and let's see how this plays out. Stop loss here is 30 pips, right? So about 1955. Okay, first TP is 1949, right? For about 30 pips, just like the stop loss. So let's see if this news volatility just brings us straight down, or if we're gonna play around a little bit. And we are falling. Okay, first TP has been hit. Awesome. Okay, great. So great move so far, guys. Oh my god, I just realized, oh my god, YouTube, I'm sorry, I just realized my picture is blown up. Oh my god, maybe you guys didn't see shit when I was explaining. Okay, so as we wait here for the rest of the TPs to hit, I want to kind of give you guys a little breakdown analysis. Just kidding, guys. So TP2 just hit. This is happening pretty fast. Okay, so I am going to be closing out my positions at around 1940, around 1938. Okay, if you're in my Telegram, you know that. So yeah, guys, I've been holding, let me show you guys all the positions. Let me go to the 4 hour here. Okay, so you can see I have positions here around 1976 and around here 1968, and then we just entered one right here, right? So this is the 4 hour. Okay, let's go back to the 1 minute. All right, perfect. Okay, all right, so we are dumping here, guys. This is great. I love how fast this happens. As most of you guys know, and I've watched my previous YouTube videos, gold likes to play around sometimes. Alrighty, so we're in the 4 hour here. Just want to give you guys a little breakdown. Okay, so we have basically been falling from this test of supply, the biggest supply on gold, basically our all-time high here at 2k, that brought us all the way down here to this demand level where I've talked about many times, I think as well in my YouTube videos, right? This zone right here where we could see, oops, let me drag this. Okay, this zone right here where we could see that it has brought us up before. Okay, so I said that around this level, when we come to this level, we might see a nice little bullish run. Okay, so that's basically what's happening here, right? This is basically a little pullback from this run up right from the top, right? From this run up, I'm sorry, the fall down. Okay, now what I'm basically expecting here, okay, is we could have possibly a very textbook head and shoulders play here, where we could see that left shoulder, right, that head, and that right shoulder that might bring us back up. Hey, it's a possibility, right? Right now the buyers are still above this nice rejection zone, so we might definitely see some bouncing around this level. Okay, but not necessarily that's going to go all the way back up. I do think that we are going to come and test this demand zone right here again. We have only tested it once, right? So I have a feeling that that is what's might gonna happen. Sorry guys, I was pressing the back button to delete some of the drawings. Okay, so yeah guys, that is what I'm expecting. I kind of think that we might come and test at least right here this rejection, this precise rejection of around 1938. Okay, that's where my targets are for all these cells to be closed out. And guys, as you can see, when we were around this area here, I used this zone here a lot, right? It's a rejection zone where we could see it's rejecting up and into the downside, right? And now in the present moment where we are, you can see how it's used that zone, these two zones again, right? So today I told my VIP room basically that now that we are basically under this level, that is basically where sellers might have the advantage to use this price level now that we're under it and push down. And as you can see right now, as 10 a.m. news opened, we came and pumped, and look at that precise rejection. So dropping down here into the 5-minute time frame, right, just so that we could see some of the action. Okay, so look at that very nice rejection from that point of control here, right? That continuation of supply from this price point right here, we strongly fell down as well as right here, right? And now we are under all this rejection, right? That happened in the 5-minute, a little bit I think pre-New York, right? So that's why you can see for the moment, right, sellers are pushing down from this little price zone area here, right? So if this is an easy move, we will see how it will just use this price like it currently is and plummet into targets, right? That would be perfect. Or we could, or it might, you know, come to this level, use that level, then come down. Okay, now it's just about being patient. So far the move has worked out great. I definitely do think we are headed into that 1940 level. I actually haven't caught a move like this in a while, right? We are literally 200 pips deep, okay, with multiple nice positions. We're about 30k in profit, right? I've not caught a swing move like this in a while. I usually just go for like 100 pips, so this is actually pretty nice, guys. This is pretty good. I'm really grateful. All right, so we're getting close to hitting TP3 here at 1945. Right, I'm waiting to basically just kind of break more into 1945 here to call it being TP3 hit. So guys, really just such a great move, right? It's all a timing thing because guys, I've been expecting gold to basically fall down back into lower levels since, let me show you guys, since we rose up here and then we were under all of this. I basically expected price to plummet down from right here, right? And as you can see, we did a little bit, but not all the way. And I did experience some losses basically as my analysis did not was the time wasn't ready, and basically came to this higher level again, right? And then finally, after testing it again, we plummeted down, right? But I was thinking just this level, right? That they weren't gonna want to risk being back above all of this, right? Because then it could easily use it as support, right? Which it did for like a little bit. But yeah, guys, it's really just all a timing thing, right? Because then at the end, look where we are now, right? And we came all the way back down and used those levels again. All right, so TP3 hits. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wow, such an easy day today, guys, honestly. TP4 is basically for 100 pips at 1942. So let's see how fast we could get that. So we're finally headed into our TP4 1942 for 100 pips. It's been like about 30 minutes, right, of just waiting, of basically price just kind of playing around here. But remember, like I was telling you guys here, that now because we are back under all this little rejection that happened pre-New York, we can see how the sellers basically each time price came to test this level, it got pushed down, right? As well, look at where we are rejecting. Same precise prices that I've talked about a lot, I think, on YouTube and my signal room as well. So you can see how this price of rejection that has been sending us up a lot in the past, now that we were below it, it has used it to come down. Okay, so pretty great, easy flowing move today. I love that. We are about 36k in profit, guys. I have not caught this much holding in a little while. Okay, like I said, I only go for like 100 pips, but this is again another example why to be confident of your analysis. Obviously the confidence comes from, you know, studying so much, studying the price action. Guys, when I first got into trading, I just was so intrigued by it, and I loved it so much that I would spend hours just watching how each candle would close, how it would behave while it was building up to close, how it would behave right before close, right, on every time frame, right? That's how I got really comfortable and gained that confidence with, you know, price action, and just, you know, specific levels in gold, for example, right? If you study, I think the best thing to do is just like study one pair and get so comfortable with it that you kind of already know its behavior, right? That's how I feel about gold. So yeah, guys, always want to be confident of your analysis if you are putting in the work to be confident. And let's say if it doesn't go your way, which, you know, happens, you have to have the ability to adapt, right? You want to be able to adapt to any little change, you know, that might happen, that might require you to be more resilient, require you to be a little bit more, you know, disciplined to get out, resilient to just kind of stay focused and observe that, not let your emotions get you out of a trade that is probably gonna, you know, go your way. There's many different scenarios. But yeah, guys, did 1942 hit yet? No, we're still at 1943, but we are just about to break this right below. All right, so okay, we are now in 1942 territory. This will just go on, push just a little bit more. I'm really happy with my entries, guys, right? We've been selling since here, then yesterday here, taking advantage of this lovely sells in gold. But again, you can be too greedy, especially if you are coming towards a zone that price has been pushed up before, right? So I will be getting out as soon as we can comfortably just get into that 1942 level, right? Price is just kind of building that volume to break right now. It's basically just stalling, right? Because it will. All right, 1942 finally hit. Awesome, guys. Look at that volume as we finally broke that support here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finally just close all my positions here. Okay, amazing, guys, amazing. So how much was made? Let me go to history. Here we have it, about, what is that, 38k in profit, almost 39k, guys. So this is since last week, as you can see right here, right? Because this position was since last week, so I had to click on last week, right? But basically that was just that position, and everything else was basically since yesterday, right? All these entries right here from 1968. So pretty awesome, guys. 38k profit, over 200 pips deep. I'll make another video very soon. Bye.